And we're back, and so happy you're with us today. The Gulfport Galleria of Fine Art is celebrating its second anniversary. The gallery brings area artists together to showcase their talents. We're talking about paintings, jewelry, pottery, sculptures, and oh, so very much more. Tonight you can meet tree sculptor Marlin Millers, who's become rather famous, by the way, not just on the coast, but all around the country. He's the man who's turned the trees Katrina killed into an art trail along the beach. And we're so happy to have Marlin here on the show with us this afternoon. You brought along a little sampling of some of the art that will be available at the Gulfport Galleria of Fine Art. But I want to start with your story. Your chainsaw sculptures on the beach that have just turned in to one of the biggest stories post-Katrina. What, Network News has done stories on you? Tell us a little bit about the reaction that has come out of that.
Well, you know, it started out, it was just going to be a couple trees and kind of a rebuild story, you know, local people here. And some of the big media people got on board, NBC Nightly News and some of the big Did
you have any idea when you began that it would kind of take on this life of its own and evolve into this tremendous story?
I didn't realize what an impact it would have on people, and so no, not at all.
Yeah, people actually get very emotional when they go down there. I don't know if you've seen the folks when they go down to the median and they see those.
Very emotional, and some of the national news stories showed that too. They had that actually on video, and very, very surprising to me. I wasn't a part of all that emotion. You know, I was a few hours to the east of the storm, so when I come into this afterwards, very surprising.
Yeah, now at first, when you first came over and did your first piece and you kind of expressed an interest in doing this, were there some folks who were saying, wait a second, what are you doing? Who is this guy? Why is he here?
Sure. You know, I think they were used to seeing DOT knocking all those trees down. Didn't realize that we were going to try to make a mark there on the coast and add some marine life. You know, save these trees the best we could.
Yeah. I think it's just fantastic. And again, we're looking at a sample of this. What do you enjoy about coming to Gulfport, Mississippi on an event like this? They're going to have a big reception down at the Galleria featuring the artwork of some of the artists you're seeing right here. And what do you enjoy just about kind of the fraternal nature of being together with other artists?
This is great. We've got a lot of really good local artists. We all come together into this co-op, which is really nice for the people that come to the co-op because they don't have to pay a lot of the big markups that are typical, you know, in an art gallery. And this event tonight is especially neat because all the artists are going to be there and some of the family too. And they have cocktail hour, some great food. They got a little bit of band playing and a chance to, you know, mingle with all the people that do all this really great work down
Now, you're
here.
a Northwest Florida guy from the Florida Panhandle. There was Ivan, there was Dennis, and then, of course, Katrina. And we have this great kind of camaraderie in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida when it comes to hurricanes, and we're watching you work right now. So this was very important to you because you can relate to the devastation and the need we had psychologically to try to turn that into something beautiful.
Yeah, you know, that's right. And I made the mistake of, in the beginning, trying to compare our Hurricane Ivan with what you all had. And
Katrina was an atomic bomb.
And I very quickly realized that we were talking about what we went through was a Kool-Aid stand compared to what you all had. So you never hear that out of my mouth anymore.
Although I did go down to Pensacola, Ivan did create some major problems there, so we definitely don't want to downplay that. Before we run out of time, we want people to jot down that information because there is a reception tonight for the anniversary celebration. Gets underway at 6 o'clock, 25th Avenue in Gulfport. And before we run out of time, Marlon, what's next for you down here? You're still going to be doing some more sculptures?
You know, I am, and we just had a meeting today, and I'm really excited about this. The week that the big governor's convention is here.
Perfect timing.
One of the two trees died there in the Biloxi Green, and we are going to turn that into a 17-foot marlin that's going to wrap up into the sky, and it's going to be an incredible week. And we've got big courtesy tent that's going to be down there, media tent, and it should really be a neat thing. And we're going to have a lot of national media, a lot of people in town, and we're hoping to get some real good exposure here for the coast.
Yeah. Well, save WLOX a spot right up front.
Oh, absolutely. They're always right there on
All righty. Thanks, Marlon.
Appreciate it.
Good luck to you, man. Good to
see
you, and thanks for everything you've done for South Mississippi.